This next episode of Trivia in Chief is about the assassination attempt on our 7th president, Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson was born at the Carolina frontier, and when he was 13 he joined the American Army to fight in the Revolution. Jackson became a British prisoner of war, and his mother and brothers died during the war. After the American Revolution, Jackson became a lawyer. He moved to Tennessee and became one of Nashville's most prominent citizens. In 1802, Jackson became a major general of the Tennessee militia. Jackson held this post for many years, and became well known during the War of 1812, when he defeated the British at the Battle of New Orleans. After the war, Jackson retired, but returned to the military in late 1817. Jackson was given vague orders, so he decided to invade Florida. This caused outrage, but Jackson was defended by later political rival John Quincy Adams. Jackson ran unsuccessfully for president in 1824 and lost to John Quincy Adams. He defeated Adams in the 1828 election. He was the first president whose parents were immigrants, and Jackson is our only president who was a prisoner of war. To celebrate his inauguration, Jackson held an open house at the White House. More than 20,000 people showed up to what became a massive party. After the furniture and carpets had been ruined, washtubs of whiskey were placed outside to draw out the crowd. The White House was said to smell like cheese for months after the party had ended. Jackson was a major advocate of the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which led to the Trail of Tears. Jackson was re-elected in 1832. On January 30th, 1835, House painter Richard Lawrence approached the president at the U.S. Capitol and pulled out a gun. He aimed directly at Jackson. The gun misfired. He pulled out a second gun, and it also misfired. Jackson attacked Lawrence with his cane, and Jackson had to be pulled away from his potential assassin by his aides. While Jackson thought the assassination attempt had political motives, it is now thought that Lawrence had a mental illness. It has also since been determined that the odds of both guns misfiring were 1 to 125,000. Andrew Jackson stepped down from office in 1837. During his term, he helped form and strengthen the Democratic Party. He's also the only president to pay off the national debt. Jackson removed funding from the Second Bank of the United States, which was a national bank, and this would have a major impact on the presidency of his successor. Andrew Jackson died June 8, 1845. His pet parrot, named Pole, attended his funeral. Pole swore so much during the funeral that he had to be removed. Andrew Jackson was the first president who was nearly assassinated while in office, and was unfortunately not the last. Jackson's legacy as a tough fighter earned him the name Old Hickory. The next president was Martin Van Buren. Thank you.